Hello everyone, this is Gargle, and I had a conversation with friends about making a fast food tier list, so now here it is. Thank you. Starting off with California Dreamin'. That's not really a fast food restaurant, so this is immediately unfair in its favor, but that is definitely an S tier. They have very good potato soup and salads. Also, every time I go there, though, I do get their nacho chicken. It's not good. I just need to remember to not get it, so tell me not to do that in the future. Next, we have Arby's. That's going to be a D tier. Just don't like it. Haven't been there in at least 10 years, but I'm positive that if I went there, I would not enjoy it. Mr. Breast Burger is going to be an easy S tier. I'm sad now because I used to have easy access to them all the time, but now it's not as close to me anymore. Delicious burger. A bit expensive, yes, but well worth it. Um, Advanced Auto Parts. It's probably going to be an F tier because I don't think I don't think they serve food there. Hot Dog World. Hot Dog World is going to go in the on par with the 1977 Steely Dan studio album Asia tier, because I would say that it's on par with the 1977 Steely Dan studio album Asia. Next up is Taco Bell, which is going to be a C tier. It's above Arby's, but it's definitely far, far below California Dreamin', Mr. Beast Burger, and Hot Dog World. I think they've got some decent stuff, but it's just not that good. I think it's a bit ridiculous that people make the same joke about having to use the bathroom every time they eat Taco Bell, because I personally have to use the bathroom some point after every time I eat. Next is Burger King, which is going to go same tier as Taco Bell. I think they're pretty on par. Nothing on the menu is that good except their nuggets. Their nuggets are great. The restaurant Dorcia's from American Psycho. I've never been there. I've heard it can cost like $12,000. So I guess that's good. The album Asia by Steely Dan, I think is going to have to go in the on par with the 1977 Steely Dan studio album Asia tier, just because it is the 1977 Steely Dan studio album Asia. Next is Chipotle. I'm confused on if this is actually a restaurant or not, but it does say Mexican Girl, so I think that is. That's just going to immediately go at F tier because I've never heard of it before. Domino's. Domino's is A tier. I'm not really the biggest fan of fast food pizza, but I even like Domino's a lot, so they're going to go in A tier. Panera Bread is the kind of place I would go if I liked wearing big sweaters that were oversized and I like drinking tea and eating bread, which I do like all of those things, so it's going to get A tier. Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's is the best sandwich restaurant outside of Beezer's, but we'll get to Beezer's. Yeah. Lizard's Thicket is not really a fast food restaurant. This was supposed to be a fast food restaurant tier list. I'm noticing a pattern here of not really fast food restaurants being here. I think it's got to get S tier though. I go there like once a week and I like it. It's good. First time I went there, a guy was at the counter asking for the manager because he said that he had a hole burned in his throat, and the manager came out and he said that he had oven grease in the food he was eating, and that his lawyer said he should come get video footage of the kitchen, ask for the surveillance tapes. And the manager said, "We don't keep surveillance tapes because we don't have security cameras in our kitchen, because like why would you?" And then the guy asked him like 4 times, "Do you or do you not have security cameras in your kitchen?" And the guy answered him no every time, and then we left. And I'm sad I didn't get to see how that ended. Chick-fil-A is B tier. I feel like they have some pretty quality stuff on their menu, but they really only have like 3 things that are actually good, and then everything else is a variation of that. Those 3 things being nuggets, chicken sandwich and fries, which honestly nuggets and chicken sandwich are about the same thing already. Bojangles is an S tier. Bojangles is amazing. I love Bojangles so much. I think it's probably the best fast food chicken restaurant. Just delicious. Big fan of sauces, and I think it's impressive that they have some sauces just like ranch and honey mustard that are better than most other places' honey mustard. Like if Zax sauce, if Zaxby's was on this list, which I don't think it is, Zaxby's, I'd just be saying, oh, they're good because Zax sauce. Bojangles, I'm saying is good because their ranch is so good. Everywhere has ranch, and they have the best ranch. The Thumb People from Spy Kids. I had a dream last night that I stabbed my thumb and I cut it lengthwise. Panda Express. Panda Express, I'd say, is a B tier. Definitely above Taco Bell and Burger Bing, but below Domino's and Panera. I only really want Panda Express when I'm in the mood for it. That's like a place I'm never going to go. If I go to a food court and there's Panda Express, I'm going to pick everything over Panda Express. And yeah, I'm hardly ever in the mood for it, so I'm just never really going to pick it. Five Guys, that's a split. That's either a high C or a low B. We're going to call it a low B. Actually, high C. It's aight. It's good. Don't really go there too often. Their fries are good. Their fries are great, the amount they give you. But I feel like their burgers and their hot dogs are pretty subpar. Dairy Queen is going to be a D tier. Don't really care about it. What happened to Dairy King? Wendy's is also going to go in D tier. It's just the only thing good on their menu is really their Baconator. That's from Wendy's, right? Yeah, that's from Wendy's. That's pretty good. I remember that being good. I had that once. Also, their Frosties are really the only thing I'd go there for. Get their Frosties. They have good fries, but two good things does not make a good menu. Colonel Sanders or KFC, that's going to be a B tier. I think it's pretty good chicken. Actually, that's going to be an A tier because chicken's on par with Chick-fil-A, but then they have actually good sides, which Chick-fil-A does not have. Chick-fil-A has just some pretty sucky sides. Chick-fil-A is like going to the school cafeteria. S tier is going to be Cookout. Cookout, dear and near to my heart. That's such a fun place to go when it's late at night. You want to have a good time. Just go out to Cookout, see all the lifted trucks, because this is America. Company name. Company name. I haven't been there. Why is this called your ad here? I have been there. I haven't been there. I haven't been there. I haven't been there. Sonic. I think Sonic's a C tier. Sonic's a C tier. I'm trying to think of anything on their menu that I really actually like besides their milkshakes, and I just like milkshakes always. You know, if this was a milkshake tier list, all of these would be on the same category. Subway. Jared Fogle from Subway. Don't really like Subway. Yeah, there's no style with them. They're very bland. I feel like every single one of these restaurants has done well with the progression of time, but Subway, I just genuinely still think of it as being set back in like 2007. Yeah, just grow up. Pizza Hut. It's gonna go in E tier because I don't think it's an F tier, but I also haven't been there in like, when did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles come out? I think that was 2014. That was the last time I went there, as they had a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles themed pizza, and I thought it was really good. But I was genuinely surprised when making this tier list to find out that Pizza Hut is still in business. I thought they had fallen off.
You're as beautiful as the day I lost you.
Papa Murphy's has got to be F tier, because when considering fast food, I want my fast food to be cooked when I receive it. And I believe Papa Murphy's slogan is take and bake. You've completely failed at your purpose as fast food if I have to take it myself and cook it. I can't cook things. That's a lie. I can't cook things. Popeyes. Probably B tier. B tier or C tier? Actually, C tier, because it's going to have to go on par with Burger King, where it's like Burger King, the only good thing at Burger King is their nuggets. The only good thing at Popeyes is their chicken sandwich, which is objectively the best chicken sandwich out of all the chicken places. Love mayo. Use of mayo and use of pickle on that sandwich is exquisite. More places should do it. Don't be afraid to put stuff on your chicken sandwich. Ronald McDonald, praying. I don't know who he's praying to. S tier. So many points in my life, McDonald's has been there for me. If I'm hanging out with friends and we're trying to figure out food situation, I just had the deepest fear for a second that my sound's not recording. I'm just checking. No, it's recording. Okay, good. Yeah, so many times hanging out with friends, just go to McDonald's, pick up a dinner box, and that's enough. Or sometimes when I'm sad, I'll just get an entire dinner box to myself and a thing of pistachio ice cream. Papa John's. It's going to be C tier. Don't like their pizza. Like I said, I'm not really the biggest fan of fast food pizza as it is. And theirs is just kind of too doughy. Actually, it's going to go to D tier. I don't really like, not good. It's cheap, which is nice, but whatever. Quickie Mart. I think that's from The Simpsons. I don't even know if that's really real, but I like donuts. I like a big pink donut. I like The Simpsons, so S tier. Heck, I'm feeling crazy. We're gonna put it on par with Album Asia. Studio 7, 92-30. Hardee's is S tier. Can I say that? Is that allowed? No, Hardee's is A tier. Sorry. Hardee's is good. Yeah, I would say their burgers feel like what Burger King was trying to do, just done right. Lavelle Crawford, kissable tier. Lavelle, if you're seeing this, I think you're a handsome man. Last and best, Beezer's. Beezer's is on par with the 1977 Steely Dan studio album Asia. It's just great. I like their sandwiches. It's impressive that their sandwiches are still really cheap. A lot of prices have gone up recently, and you can still get a sandwich at Beezer's that's 12 inches long for like $6. And they have a little punch card, so I think like 7 times you go there, you get a free sandwich. What's not to love? Amazing. So, yeah, that's my tier list. That's Gargle's tier list. Looking over it, if there's anything I would change, I honestly might need to just make a new tier for Steely. I know, hard to believe that something could be better than Asia, but I just kind of think Asia needs to go in that tier, because Asia is such an amazing album. The work done in it, it means so much to me. If anything you should take away from this video is that Asia is an amazing album. All of these songs are amazing. They're just top tier. Yeah. Wow. I gotta listen to Asia real quick. Just